Interesting.
Wilder has not had to go past 4 rounds.
Well, on paper, it's a bit of a step up for Deontay. Let's see how he handles Manswell.
Manswell replacing the original opponent for Wilder. Was expected to give him, according to matchmakers, a fairly tough time. Got some heat this week from Emmanuel Stewart, saying that he wants to see Manswell in some tougher fights because he's a very good fighter.
You want to see Wilder?
Wilder, yes. Wilder in some bigger fights because he's a very good fighter.
Yeah, oh, he definitely is. And his bronze medal at the Olympics shows that. Seems like here you see the Breland impact on Deontay's. He's trying to establish the jab. Mark Breland, one of the best jabs you'll see back in his time. You see Wilder trying to establish his own left jab, knowing he's got the height.
Here's Manswell. You have Breland with the big jab and a huge right hand behind it in his fights, and working with Wilder. 84 inches. What an imposing reach. And yet for Manswell, not that bad of a reach disadvantage. 81 himself, usually 84. It's terrible as he gets nailed. And here comes the Wilder Express. Manswell down. We said something explosive could happen early. It has.
Wilder got excited after the knockdown. Let's see how Manswell comes back. Let's see if he can survive the follow-up here.
Definitely Manswell tie-up, or is Wilder going to do what he's been doing? Jab, big right hand for Wilder. Down goes Manswell again. Even though it's no 3 knockdown rule, a 3rd knockdown in the round probably would end it.
Manswell seemed to complain that if it was a push, it seemed to be a half a push, but he probably needed the rest anyway.
Manswell walking in here, not tying up. So he's not buying himself any time. Now he ties up, which is what he wants to do.
He seems to have his legs back under him. I think the 2nd knockdown didn't land clean, although those did land clean. There he goes again.
Down he goes for the 3rd time, and that's it.
Stoppage.
So even though, we show it to you time and again, there is no 3 knockdown rule, there is still a 3 knockdown guidance to referees. You see 3 knockdowns in a round, they will usually call it.
And that has happened here. Deontay Wilder, baby.
So Deontay Wilder,
all
the Wild man again.
All the heavyweights that's watching.
And you get the sense that
Deontay Wilder time, baby. You there?
It's probably the last time we'll see him at a level like this. We're probably going to see him moving up now. There just will be a demand for it.
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready to step it up. He's ready to face some high-level world-class opposition. A stoppage like this over a guy like Manswell. Manswell had, he'd gone the distance with guys like Cedric Boswell and Ruslan Shagayev. I mean, those are solid guys. Shagayev at one time even held a world title. He'd gone rounds with those guys. For Deontay to get him out of there in 1 round and just utterly destroy him, I mean, he never let Manswell into the fight. So there will be a demand as you see the Alabama crowd appreciating their men. There will be a demand for him to step it up next.
Now let's take a look and see how he did this so quickly. There's that big left hook that gets it started. And terrific power. Even when he squared up, Paul, he was able to knock him down.
Yeah, I think the initial hook did all the damage. Manswell came up after slipping the right hand. He comes up, you see, and he gets caught with a follow-up left hook. That's why they teach these young fighters, always important to follow up your right hand with a left hook. Picture perfect by Deontay Wilder. Threw the right hand, he missed it, but the follow-up left hook got his man.
All right, so the heavy favorite that he was, he fought to form. Took care of Manswell right away. You see a knockdown from a squared-up position. That was impressive. And then he would keep on going. Yeah, he just didn't let his opponent off the hook. This is a guy that had a big 2007, 2008 National Golden Gloves Championship, U.S. Championships, a guy ticketed for stardom back 5 years ago, and now moving into a spot where we're going to probably see him against top 15 guys, and here he is finishing Manswell, or continuing the damage.
Again, this is the follow-up. This is 2nd knockdown. It didn't seem to land very clean. Manswell still, I think he was still trying to regain his legs. Even if it didn't land clean, he went down again. I think he was still hurt from the 1st knockdown, honestly. As you can see, it didn't land very clean, but he went down. Just the force of the shot, even if it didn't land clean. Manswell never got his legs back after the 1st knockdown. He never recovered.
Manswell